Hi, people. So, hey, I have, well, I guess I should wait until some people get in here. Um, this was kind of spur of the moment. I really don't expect too many folks to be here, especially at this time of night. But I wanted to talk about Aleah Scheibel. She is a 17-year-old teen who is missing out of Las Vegas, Nevada. And um, so I just wanted to take a moment to kind of shine our light on her. And we'll be doing another stream, hopefully this Friday, with uh, Aaliyah's father, I believe. So possibly her mother, I'm not certain. But I did talk to her mother today, and she was very kind and very helpful and sent some really nice, sweet pictures of Aaliyah. And so I'm very thankful for that. And oh gosh, I can't even see if people are talking. Nope. Okay, good. Um, hopefully y'all can hear me okay. I'm sitting here rambling and you might not even be able to hear me. Anyway, welcome to CSI, Crowdsourced Illuminations. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Thank you. Anyway, here I am hanging out with you all. And tonight, like I said, we're shining a light on Aleah Scheibel. So listen up, luminaries. So, just a little bit about Aaliyah, and I hope to learn more about some of the pictures her mom sent. She just looked adorable and so sweet. So, I hope to learn more about who she is, as a daughter or a friend, a sibling. So, anyway, Aaliyah was adopted by her parents in 2014, but she had lived with them 2 years prior to that. So she has been with her adoptive family now since 2012. Um, she did have some health issues that she struggled with. She struggled with PTSD, borderline personality disorder, and bipolar, and a few other health issues. Um, I heard on another uh, YouTube creator's channel, Jason Hubert, that she wanted to be a nurse or a counselor to help others who had similar struggles as she did. In fact, most of the information that I have is from the Facebook page, Bring Aleah Scheibel Home, and also Jason Hubert's interview. He implored everyone to shine a light on this. And so that's what we're doing. Um, so, what happened? Uh, some of the missing posters say the missing date was December 8th, but it sounds like perhaps they're using that date. That was the last time anybody physically saw her in person. However, the morning of December 9th, Aaliyah woke up early before everyone else. And at about 7 o'clock a.m., she snuck out of the front door. She was seen on the doorbell camera running down the street with a bulging full backpack as if she had packed clothes or a lot. I guess it was very full. And she did have her phone in her hand. That was noted on the video. Um, so Aaliyah's parents reported her missing and started making calls to her friends. Her friends all said, they didn't know where she was, they hadn't heard from her. There was one friend that She was old enough to drive and she had a car. And she told the family that earlier that week, Aleah had asked her for a ride to the airport, and the friend did not feel comfortable doing that. And so she said no. Um, Also, Aaliyah's parents have been in contact with Aaliyah's biological mom, who has been really supportive in their search. She's concerned, she's put out flyers and helped in other ways. The biological father of Leah is not well known, it sounds like, and apparently he's living in Mexico, which does make you wonder. Uh, she did ask for a ride to the airport. Could she be attempting to reunite with her biological father? You know, it's difficult to say. When Aaliyah's parents called their cellular phone provider, they were notified that there were absolutely zero, or there was absolutely zero activity on Aaliyah's phone. There was a lot of activity for a long time prior to this, and then on December 8th, everything stopped abruptly. So there we go with that 8th again, 8th versus the 9th of December. Possibly, yeah, she went to bed on the 8th and never used that phone again, didn't take it with her that, or didn't have it on that morning. Um, but like most teenagers, she was constantly or is constantly on her phone. So no activity whatsoever is very suspicious. Her parents, on previous occasions, did learn that uh, she had other phones her friends had given her, possibly, or possibly like burner phones. But it sounds more like probably her friends gave like their old phones to her. So she had some secret phones that she was using. Probably those would need Wi-Fi. I know my kids have gotten phones from other people, and they just use them for Wi-Fi because they have their phones that already have their cellular number. They could activate it, but that'd be expensive because you would have to use the same carrier as the person who gave you the phone, and what they were using. So I can't imagine her doing that. If anything, she's using like WhatsApp or something like that to communicate with folks, or text now, or something to that effect. Um, as far as a boyfriend goes, Aaliyah's parents are guessing she possibly had one. There was a boy that she had been friends with for about a year, but it sounds like they had recently begun dating. Her boyfriend's name is Giovanni. He is 18 years old and lives now in Reno, Nevada. Um, Now, Aaliyah had told her parents that they had broken up at one point. And also at one point, she was distraught because her boyfriend, because Giovanni moved to Reno, uh, and she didn't want a long distance relationship. So, in general, Aaliyah's parents kind of disapproved of their relationship because the boy is 18 years old and Aaliyah was 17. Um, Her father on Jason Hebert's channel said, "You're not dating anyone 18 or older just because I don't want to put that person in that position with statutory rape. I don't want to put him in that position." At one point, Aaliyah and Giovanni actually came to her parents and asked for their kind of permission or blessing. I guess they have a relationship. This is what it sounded like. Um, Her father responded that, he made it real clear Look, dude, this is where it could go. At the time, it could be consent, then she could change her mind after, and it could go that way. So I was like, "But if that's something you're willing to put yourself in that position to do, allow you guys to date, but just realize it's my daughter. I'm protecting my daughter. I'm not condoning every little thing you want to do. You still got to earn my trust." So it sounds like they did start dating and apparently dated for about 3 or 4 months. Um, I know there's going to be comments on that. And let's just remember that this is a 17-year-old girl. Um, she has a history of, kind of running away, and she has PTSD and bipolar, which comes with mania and depression. And, this guy is just trying to protect his daughter. Um, I don't think that he was saying, we're going to sue you, for, have you arrested for statutory rape or anything to that effect at all. I don't think that was his intent. But, you know, he was being a papa bear, and in my opinion, and just letting them know, you know, which is totally appropriate. She's 17 years old and still living in their home. Um, After Aaliyah went missing, her parents reached out to the boyfriend, Giovanni. Aaliyah's dad, Mr. Ross, said that Giovanni acted nonchalant, unconcerned, and he hasn't seen her, he said, and doesn't know where she is. Of course, Mr. Ross questions the veracity of that response. He doesn't feel like Giovanni necessarily has any role in Aaliyah's disappearance or wherever she is, but that he likely knows where she is, like in the past. Mr. Ross had shared that the last time Aaliyah had run away, and we'll talk a little more about that later. But the boyfriend said the same thing, that he had no idea where she was. Um, but later, Aaliyah's parents found out he knew exactly where she was the whole time. And so they asked them, why didn't he tell them? And his response was, "I knew she was okay. That's all that mattered." I wonder if I can edit that out. Just the look. I'm just thinking if this were my child. I'm not, no shade to Giovanni. And all this is alleged, and, who knows? And I'm not making any accusations here whatsoever. Zero, nil, none. Um, but how frustrating. I'm just putting myself in the parents' shoes, and how frustrating. And this kid is just smug, and oh my gosh, I just can't even imagine. I mean, oh, good Lord. Somebody mentioned possibly, well, the dad could go and, because they don't know where Giovanni lives. And so they were saying, maybe she is with him. Maybe, they know where he works. Um, he had moved from Vegas, where Aaliyah lives, to Reno to work at a at the Tesla plant. So they were saying, why don't you just go wait at his work and ask him face to face? And I'm thinking, that sounds like such a bad idea, because if this kid were to get snide or snarky or cheeky or, dismissive, disrespectful, that could go really bad. So I don't think that's a good idea. But um, boy, that'd be tough not to at least go spy and follow him home to find the address and then just watch the home. even if he takes public transportation, or rides with someone else. Um, but anyway, um, I don't know I don't think that the parents know whether Giovanni lives alone or has roommates there in Reno. Um, so, about the previous runaways by Aaliyah. Um, so, according to her family, she had run away multiple times before. But when she ran away before, she always went to a friend's house, and her parents found her within hours, found her the same day. But this time is different, obviously. She's been gone a long time. And so in the past, when she had run away, uh, she did it because she had lost phone privileges due to bad grades. So in their house, they have a rule: if you get an F, your phone privileges are taken away. And let me tell you what, that is really motivating. I have done that with my children, and uh, they work their tails off um, to get that phone back. So anyway, um, so that always kind of seemed to be the trigger for her to run away. Um, this time, though, she had her phone, and there was no known reason for her to run away. There didn't seem to be anything going on in the home that precipitated her leaving. Also, very important, she packed that big bag and had her phone, probably had a second phone with her, and she did not take any of her medications with her. So that's concerning, just because, when you come off your medications like that, it's dangerous. And, symptoms get exacerbated. And so it, can lead to poor choices. I'm missing the word, but not thinking things through all the way, being impulsive, so, or even depressed, suicidal, and that kind of thing. So, um, it's, a lot of folks with borderline personality disorder, PTSD, bipolar will self harm, or they'll turn to self medicating, which is always a concern as well. And I don't know much about this Giovanni. He's only 18. It's not like he's 21 and he can buy liquor. Um, but I don't know what his living arrangements are. I know when I was 18 and I was living on my own, I always had liquor. I didn't drink it very much, but I always had some in the fridge. So that's Aaliyah. And she seems to be a very sweet girl. If you have any information or have seen Aaliyah, please contact the North Las Vegas Police Department at 702-633-9111. Um, and she, let's see, she was wearing, when she left December 9th, the doorbell camera caught her 7 a.m. carrying a black backpack, wearing a red hoodie, red Vans. Nose is pierced, and she has pierced ears, small mole on her chin, and a tiny bump on her upper lip that is difficult to see. Missing from North Las Vegas. Her date of birth is August 14th, 2003, and she is 17 years old, Hispanic female with black hair, brown eyes, 5 feet 4 inches tall, and around 154 pounds. Aaliyah, let me talk to you for a moment. I'm shining my light for you, and I'm asking you, please let someone know you're okay. Anyone. Make sure you give something to, if you contact someone else, that your parents will know could only come from you. We don't know your situation. No matter what it is, though, please find a way to just let someone know you're okay. The pain of not knowing you're okay is crushing for your family and even for us here in the community who worry about you. There are many of us out here who don't know you, but who care. Our hearts go out to you. We'll keep a light on for you, Aleah. Many thanks for visiting CSI Crowdsourced Illumination. If you like the video, please subscribe and also give the video a thumbs up. It's a brand new channel and starting it up to really shine a light on a lot of situations that maybe the media isn't covering as much. And one person makes one video, it causes someone else to maybe post some missing flyers. I will put in the description of this video the Bring Aleah Schreiber Home Facebook page so that you can see her missing photos. Um, Darn, I'd like to get on there real quick. Unfortunately, I don't have screen share. I don't have any way to share a photo. So I want to at least, there's a photo on my thumbnail of her, but I wanted to, gosh, I'm sorry, guys, but this is important. So here she is. Okay. She's just gorgeous. This has her case number on it. I'm going to put it up to the camera and see if you can see it, okay? Let's see if it will focus. Isn't she gorgeous? And there's the phone number to call. It says, does that say 4100? I think that's a different phone number than the one that I've gotten elsewhere. So we'll double check that. That's something that we will verify when we speak with her family, hopefully on Friday. There's one photo of her. So, so beautiful. I really love this one. No, it's not coming in good. Okay, focus. So pretty. You can see her nose piercing in that one. So those are just a couple photos of her. I do have I created a photo album of her. And I tried to go live through OBS tonight, and that was a disaster and did not work. I was spent all this time putting this programming everything, and it did not work. So I'm going to try Streamlabs and see if anybody has any recommendations, so that I can share like a slideshow and also have a video, and then having folks call in. I tried to add Zoom to the OBS Streamlabs, and I don't know, it just acted bizarre. It didn't seem like it was really connecting, even though I did have it, the source link and everything in there. Then when I tried to just go live, say heck with all that and just go live, um, it said that it couldn't find the source link. So I rechecked the key and all of that I put in for YouTube for the channel, and it was correct. And tried it again, and no. So anyway, Streamlabs may be a big no for me. I might need something more simple. Okay, folks. So um, keep your lights on for Aleah. Um, I love to hear your thoughts. So even your criticisms, Lord knows I need help. Be kind, be thoughtful, be the luminary you were meant to be. Keep your light on. Thanks for watching.